see how you do under pressure.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is my brand new 2024 Ram 2500. It's not all black like the last one, but still pretty nonetheless. Today we're going to be installing a Titan fuel tank. For those of you who do any kind of long distance traveling, you know that these 31-gallon tanks that come in these things stock doesn't get you very far when you're fully loaded. So we're going to go from the 31-gallon tank to a 52-gallon tank and get some more range out of this thing. So let's get started. So a couple of things I do want to just kind of touch on real quick. If you're going to be doing this in your garage or at home, or even if you have a lift, you don't have to have a lift. It just makes it a lot easier. A couple of things to think about before you start doing this. Run your tank as empty as possible. That way it's not so heavy. And before you just go yanking the tank out, make sure you got at least 5 gallons of fuel ready to put back in it so that you can get to the gas station and get some fuel. So just, a couple of little tips there. We've got to take the inner fender out, so I'm going to do that before I go up any higher. I've already installed bags on the truck. And so if you see this, that they're unhooked, it's because I didn't want to stretch those too far. Plus, we might be doing a few other things for the truck today. So, put that in a particular place there. Let me go down.
Pull the bed off.
Let me go down with the truck a little bit.
Do a fuel tank, I always take it out because trying to squeeze yourself between any of that is a pain in the butt.
So the instructions state to take the drive shaft out. So that's what we're going to do. It actually doesn't say take it out. It just says take it loose and slide it over and hang it. So that's what we're going to do. I don't feel like I gained much. But okay. Hey, why is that one longer? What the heck, Mopar? Thank you, Justin. I know you don't watch our videos. There's all kinds of things hooked up here that I gotta figure out. I may have to go get a headlamp. What is frustrating is I can't freaking get to this hose clamp. It's on top of the frame, like facing the frame. Like, I don't even know how they did that.
Oh, you take the bed off.
False. False. See, this is what makes it nice. You leave it out of fuel. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Talk to me about what you did since I couldn't show you.
Okay, so really all I had to do was unhook the supply line to the motor, disconnect this line to the water separator. This is a vent, this is a fill, and then this one doesn't get reused. As you can see on the new tanks, they're just vents there, so you just have to cut that off. And I'm going to get up there and take all that out so it's not just hanging. But now we just got to take the old, dingy, grimy 500-mile pump out and put it in the new one.
Yeah, so like he said, this vent line here, you don't reuse, and it's like a heat shrunk fitting, so there's no way to take it off, so you just cut it, because the new tank, it's just like that.
I actually decided I'm going to leave all that there, just in case anybody ever looks under there and wonders why there's not a vent there that's supposed to be there, like the government.
Oh, so you you just cut it enough to where it's not
Yeah.
going to be in the way for the
Yeah.
new tank, but it's still attached to the.
Nice and tucked up.
Got it, got it. So this is that vent line. It's a hard plastic line that was there somewhere.
I really appreciate your use of all your time. So the instructions tell us not to reuse the OE ring or gasket, so we're not going to. So
And the tank comes with a new
new O-ring
O-ring.
and a new lock ring. So, and then it also tells you exactly where to put your tab. So, like I don't remember if I mentioned earlier or not, the pump sits at the same depth as the factory so that your gauge works properly. So there's no programming that has to be done or anything of that nature. Your fuel gauge will read full longer, but it's appropriate once it gets down to empty. Is my flashlight on? Sorry. Once it gets down to empty, it's appropriate. So you don't have to worry about whether or not your gauge is going to be accurate or not. Good job, camera guy. I think it's budging. Are you sure? There you go. Got her.
So we're at like what, 45 minutes so far?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, this ain't bad. That's really heavy. Rob's just really strong.
So, a lot less room over here with this big tank.
Yeah, so if you got a lift,
Pay attention.
be mindful where you put your arms.
I mean, it's super close. It's just a 10 out of 10. I do not recommend doing this, especially with your brand new truck.
Where are you gonna put the arm at?
I'm just gonna slide it over just enough to.
Oh, so is it hanging up? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
He just didn't like what I was doing. It's fine. So sorry you guys can't see what's going on up here.
Yeah, it's tight up there.
Yeah. Okay.
You just hook it up. You just hook it up.
Yeah.
Can you give me more up?
No.
Oh, well then.
My head's about to explode as it is. All right, let me see if I can figure out how to get this stud apart. Yeah, I don't want to go up any higher.
So for those hose clamps, I guess just a, what is it, 8mm wrench?
8mm, yeah. I was able to get in here. Once I got them rotated.
Yeah, because how they have them installed, I don't know if it's, every truck's the same, but.
Man, they were a pain to get to.
I do like that color.
Great. It's the Mopar placement of the, like if they would have just made the hoses come out 6 inches longer to where you could get to everything right here,
Yeah.
instead of it being, you can't get up in here, the frame's here. They put it just out of reach. Tank is in. About an hour and 15 minutes or so, so not bad with a lift. Now I still gotta put a drive shaft back in, but overall, I think it's pretty easy installation. Doing it in your garage on the ground would be much more difficult. That tank is very tall, so you'd probably at least have to have it on jack stands to get underneath there. But Yeah. Turn my light off. Yeah. So you can put some Loctite on these. Put the drive shaft back in. All right, guys. So the tank is in. For those of you guys doing this at home in your garage, a couple of things. Make sure if you're doing it on the ground, have a helper help you with that tank, get it up in there. If yours is like mine, the front stud came out instead of the nut coming off the strap, so you'll have to probably take that loose. Other than that, it's really pretty straightforward. The hose clamps are a little bit of a pain to get to up on the frame side here, going back to the fuel neck. But just be patient, take your time, get those hose clamps rotated where you can get your wrench on them. And like I said, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Like I said, we did it in about an hour and 15 minutes. So that's what we did in this video. In the next video, we're gonna put a lift kit on this thing.
Sweet.
So we'll see you guys later.